So Duelers is our American agave spirit, Weber Blue Agave. We didn't want to do what everybody else does. Everybody makes whiskey. Everybody makes multiple whiskeys. We didn't want to go down that road. We knew we wanted to make a brandy. We knew we wanted to make an agave. And for the first 6 months of us being open in 2019, everybody tried to find an agave that we could make. And so I came in one day and I said, I am not going to leave this table until I find somebody I can buy agave from. And I get on the phone, and the very first phone call I make is the guy answers it on the third or fourth ring, very thick Spanish accent, and I could not understand him. And I said, we want to buy agave. And he goes, what do you want? And I said, I want to buy agave. Anyway, the conversation was like 30 seconds long. It felt like 5 minutes because the language barrier. But the end of it was, yes, we'll sell it to you. And I'm like, okay, that didn't go over well. The next day, I get a phone call from a gentleman. And he goes, I don't know how you did it. How'd you get a hold of my grandpa? In the 50 years that I have worked here, he has never answered the phone. You talk to the original guy who started producing agave. He happened to answer the phone. You magically got him to sell you agave that we don't sell. So not only did we talk to the farmer, we talked to the guy who started the farm. And so we started getting agave from him. And we got it from 3 samples, and we still currently use it. So it's an 8th generation farm. So we now buy our agave from them. They only ship it to 3 different distilleries, and all of them make different products. And again, our one caveat here that is important to us, when we sent this off our very first year making this, we won silver. And we placed the highest of American agave. Agave, if you ask anybody, do your own research, but agave is by far the healthiest spirit for you to drink. The reason this bottle is even more important is that when you think of water, where do you want to drink water from? Do you want to drink Mexico water, or do you want to drink Rocky Mountain spring water? This is Rocky Mountain water. We obviously do reverse osmosis here, but this is as clean of a product as you can get. There's only 2 things in this bottle. There's agave and water. 60% of what's in this bottle is Rocky Mountain water. 40% of what's in this bottle is blue agave. And the reason this is so important is when you taste this product, there is absolutely no bite. You taste the earthiness. You taste the way agave is supposed to taste. Now, we can't call this tequila because we did not make this in Jalisco, Mexico. But I will tell you, I would much rather have an American agave that's made with a Rocky Mountain water than anything that comes from Mexico.